Debremo awia yi diedi animu eni mampani dada wotu frankama NDC amanyoko no John Dramani Muhammad ato Ghana fo nyina anim say MPP for ye propaganda omumo ntungu.
And the other time I took time off to debunk that useless thing about 4 years and 8 years.
Adwumaku a wonum eye pediahunfo ye nhwehwemu Fitch Solutions edi atodwa se adechia December 7 abaye beto no NDC ene bedi nkan ana obedi nkunim ewom emrache badwa fie chia me hwese ye krache friend se Richard Jakpa ya wono ena sabre ambulance ya ye kwakra ba ya ehun nsem echenfuo bi hunwie namso amakane photosanfo edom kuma ba no dani wogina court wotwitwa ho no Richard Jakpa yi na oye businessman ya wode fa ne so ma wode saa ambulances no ebaaye no wobekwa akwa gina mu na wakodi adanse nyame ya domo a ehini me October bosome da etoso nwotwe onimdifo ni pediahunu ni ewo bambo semmu ede ato aban anim se ahimnie mu nsem ene ho ntokwa no ama ne homene so wo Ghana dodo enti ebe ya ompene so ano ene ewo lifestyle no ye hwe Ghana entuma hodo ne ntade a ye de pimpam stars ya ewomu ena afei de ye kra edi free amanone eba wei ene ensem kaye bi ena donhwe ba koyi ye de ebremu ye na nwumakuo yi ase ye da MTN Ghana se ewom se ewiase na internet no aye basaade na nso senya tutomu a kama pa no ane MTN 4G plus table net no nti mlika no ejinamu na afei unya de wohwehwe bia antem wo download u videos no pictures bi no eye fast pa Suzy Herbal Center na wonum aye CB men capsules ama mema se ema wom tumi nya wom mema yobre ewom pem anajo awia ne de som na manso anonum CB women's capsules na wa ama mema de no anye kwa ahoden ni hia na afei abo ano enti be menunum CB men capsules no aye be memu no obanso nonum CB women capsules na afei no wamankita wodie no achesa na baabia ewu de ne nantsa ye witire na etete ba shit no papa iseti bread ye de magiri be fam no wobegi CB soap na wode atwitwi wode wankasa wokọ am ya ye pedicure na makra osimi saminani wo mu de be ye ne kama bewie no na chese wonanti aye moton fefefe wode hye slippers no a na ya akono herbal shop pharmacies any chemical shops in ada CB enroi ebi ewo to Suzy Herbal Center was 0247 111671 and 0246 578 750 o madaroma ene wiei mame yakonama mede kasebo no ebremu afi kasebo ni mu nsem eni Frankatuni nima NDC amanyoko no ye kane mampeni John Dramani Mahama akwa aprobo ewo la bawaleshi ya ewo ayawaso West Wagompeshia no so enkramantemi emu na ekoye se dwabo kuma bisa nipa ba ye pa na wo kasa no wodi tu dwa se na anu bia ye ko ba election ayawaso West Wagon honom no basa ye ne atututu ekọ so nipa ni bi prepare ebepem enne aban ayehwebuo da yinani a won hwem pesa afọ no nsem enka empo se wote commissioner abedwakuo ma wohwehwe mu se edi apoten ene kofa asabasa no ba ye bra ba election no ekoso ebepem ne no afutuo ni nsusu ye ya commissioner kro no ede ba ye no aban amfa anya adwuma osese wonu nya kwan betena Ghana banwa kese so se mampani a wo behwe na saafo na wonum ho kan ye na nso oman no mpese wo bepata wo mo amo wo nya akomatoye mu no wo bepata wo mo se de se na efata wo wie ye no ene wo se wo kai NDC party mani nyina se da ye beto ababro nya bosome da etosonson no wonum mfi wo mani nji wo mani se gon emfa hwa bato nim se de be ya bibia enkofa baabia na asisire ni amim ni anwamu bia ema se eba se Ghana fo to aba na se wo yi obi a na ye se de ye omanfo na nkasa na ache sa semesi ana obentin ne yi no na nya de a afei de ye twa fufuo de afa obi atiko abeto nanum na ye te se nwiemu ani asisire enti no se de be ye na candidate ya Ghana for pe ene obedi nkunim no wono de ne party man wo ka che omo se omo to abawi a wo mo mfi wo mani no wo mo emfa nhwe no wo gidie se wono obedi nkunim na waje Ghana afri sabre ahuyehia wawie mu no.
Anytime we come to this particular constituency, it evokes memory of what happened 5.5 years ago. In 2020, when we held the elections, 8 of our compatriots died. Not a word of sympathy, not an investigation to bring to justice the people who killed them, and not even one peso compensation for those people whose dear ones were killed. I want to assure the people of Iowa West Wogon and our colleagues who died, the 8 innocent Ghanaians in the 2020 elections, that when NDC comes, we'll pursue justice for them, and then we'll also compensate them. We all want to rescue our country from the clutches of this rapacious MPP administration. There are times when I believe you could have won the election, but because you let your guard down, you lost it. It is not going to happen again. All we are asking from you is vigilance. We shall send you the resources. You can campaign as best as you want. You can have the best message. You can have the best candidate. On the D-Day, if you are not vigilant, you will lose the election.
Enu achi wasan editor just say MPP amanyokuo no etwa nkontompo bi ede to ne so ka kire Ghana for any dia on say omo ye pe a omo candidate si o dwamama no oba one time pe o kom fie na ya wawie ontimi nkobiem entima montoma ba ma no na nya de obeba abebu nkunta bia a kire mo efisi o hia mutumi biem o se no nso ente saa ne nkire mu nie.
And the other time I took time off to debunk that useless thing about 4 years and 8 years. If you follow the logic of what he says, oh, he has only 4 years, I have 8 years, then it means no president should get a second term. Because it says, if you get a second term and you have only 4 years, you won't be accountable to the people. So then we should change the constitution and say every president should do 1 term and go away. Because in your second term, you won't be accountable. You see, there's no logic in what the person is saying. It means when you were saying 4 more for Nana, you knew that Nana was going to be unaccountable. And so just dismiss that and let's look forward. We have solutions for the problem and we have the experience to implement those solutions to rescue this country from the crisis in which it is. Where Ghana has reached, we need a steady, experienced hand to turn our fortunes around. The person himself says he's a driver's mate. He doesn't have a license yet. So he should work and get a license first. And then after he gets a license, he can come and we'll talk.
Owie kra no se nansen ensuo mu na pe ankra ha na nkrofo nso no gujem adan asesi ensuo no petepete mpo a na eyiri afanipa na nkampese ebe jemu pa be to kitikiti enti no waye na adwen sese onyakwan betena banwa so a wo beye ntotoye awodo gota wo betete na se de wo beye no foforo kra anam so amansuo to asusan anya baabi afa na nkotwi amfa nkrofo ajapade.
This government has given up. They have no solutions to the issue of flooding in Accra. As for now, the least rainfall leads to flooding, even in areas that didn't used to flood before. There are many places where we never experienced floods. Today, when it rains, those areas get flooded. And so I've said that we need an engineering solution to this problem. Apart from a human solution, which is to avoid littering and throwing things into the drains and so forth, we also need an engineering solution. And so NDC is going to commission the best hydro engineers to find out how we can alleviate the flooding problem in Accra. If you look at Accra, to the north, you have the Equapim range of mountains, and a lot of streams come from that range. When it rains, that water is flowing towards the sea, and people are building on those drains and impeding the flow of the water. And once you impede the flow of water, it will back up and it will flood. And so we need to find an engineering solution to this problem, otherwise it will continue forever and ever.
Franka tuni nima NDC amanyoko no kane mampeni John Dramani Mahama amanye salamat kuku pencil enetro edebaye yeda so wo NDC ensemu no amanoni ku a wonum ewo ohini krom Kinshasa krom UK ye Fitch Solutions a wonum etai ede eye nhwehwemu na nka wo mu de nsembe tu dwapa ya na efa sikasem entoto ye ne adwadie eho na emom enedie wonum de aba ene se Ghana ha se adechie bro nya bosume ye to aba no a owura John Dramani Mahama ene obedi nkunim ewo abanim fechefo ese wo mo esan ene nkrofo a woni wo mo kasa ye no wo bia eka asem kro no a e ma e kire se enipa a woni wo mo kasa wo mo chemu be se aduonum enan 54% say wo mo to wo ma bo mbeto e dia mama pendeda John Dramani Mahama na che se ene no wafa aba no simple kra wo se ade ba ko na ye nyina so a wo manfo no de kan ye se nu nti no mo de beto wo mo aba e dia ma owura John Dramani Mahama no e ye se wo mo e ka se sikasem ene adwadie ntotoye economy no e ye nkrofo ahi ade kese pa wo no be hwe no wagina so e de ato aba no na Mike Kroniga ya wo ye associate director e wo country risk e wo fixed solutions ene wo se wo mu de wonum hwehwe mu o ma ye ene wonum gidie e kire wo mu se NDC amanyoko no egina brane egina yie e chen MPP e wo adechia ba ye beto no emu na esan se eye NDC asemunti ye beko NDC ni MPP nyina ho edi nkan no ye nko NDC for no ho say sa ensem yi fechefo ene wo mo prediction no eti NDC saying Godwin Akogan eye deputy communications director ema NDC Godwin Akwaba peace suni ye da say
ye no yamenia
Mejidi say what a fish solutions for any wo mo policy etimo saying say NDC
your medical data say na metia motifo nyina na makase NDC as a political party no you believe it was science and data in election so far we any the only polls are above Montana and NDC no we respect every polls that come out especially say in favor of us or say against us or denya bibi ewum to me afa the strategy no because most of these polls no na take data no across the country to me how fairly you are doing in the Ashanti region, Western region, Bono any the places that are not doing well no one who said quite ben so na mefa mebabe improve a lot basically this result first of all confirms other results and as other polls are above Bontene. So adding up, it means that we are doing what is right and people's expectations are highly on us. Ebanisana enye abrewe enye bekasi yitrimo yende. However, we must consistently do what we need to do. We must assure the people of Ghana because the honestly, nipa abemwebu, the rate at which our unemployment emebunu ewa Ghana no enya fin na babeto anansem ede amaomo. The belief say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obi a waye bida osan so aba onbeye obi a obabe nsakwan because asan we twada. These are
na Godwin Sasani e kanu dia say MPP for no so ani abrese breaking the 8 omun so etu ho anamon na nia wone ne kokon no onte naaye nani abre a onu nso kasa mi breaking nwotwe o kire ni onu nso ni nyina so nti a obetimi abreki 8 no a ensheki wo ho
ensheki me da and I can also say meni so ensa wonom because ye ekwaya ye nam so a sebe ye dwuma ya ye nyina no Ghana for dia to nsenieni ya so nsuo asoya nsa ne hu de emu oduru and baby ye wo sesia no eye Ghana for na kasa. It is not NDC wishes and and that is where our confidence lies because Timemu for and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama otu ekwaya and crofo ede ebo and the babeshiano say nana wo buonie you told us to say and crofo we ede airport ditch mu and then wasem and abemi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama etukwaya ye de kania bobo na ehwehwe because ne ho na he has proven say he has been a savior ne 4 years odi ye no wan fanya agudi wan fan di atam odi ye etuma ma dance ye no ebae ene obi nwotwe so aba ene edi mienu nyina atusenieni and every time constantly post via ebebebiano and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edi kind. And if you look
Godwin on share sa post we no feche for no ebi aka se omo de yeni mo omo se enka adwadie ni sikasem toto ye na sa abato de pa de ye nhye nim wo mo ebiri bia so omo ka bibia emfa omo ka Zambia de se opposition no ommo ne ho modern enso ewi ase no opposition no enya landslide victory enti we say so kra se de omo ka se 54% no na Ghana ha no yenim so de ogina MPP de ogina DC emru 52 and now 51 52 and 54 no crown so unrealistic ubeyi ano say
and I may say the first thing you must know and acknowledge and say sikasem ato akle e Ghana no has made them also to do polls in your fairness election matters. And enye se bia omo ebida na so omo enye ebida. That is why me sha say akasa no me say polls bia be babontin bia eye polls a yento entwene. However, bibi ewo mu a ebetumi aboa campaign I reassure you say say constantly no we improve wo ha and say eyi. Sabe info analytics every 3 months bia omo ye polls. And we have seen other polls that have come out, even the one from KNUST, which some of us even believe the MPP Esha you respected that data, and that data looked very good for the NDC. And that is why I'm telling you, say every data must be analyzed. Into your analysis are all the plus and minus account one. You can know say, whether you are in pole position or you need to back up. And there way so me so akache yen NDC for say when these polls are arrowing directly or positively towards the NDC, we enye abrea SSC yakoda. This is the period SSC yasanso ekaja egum senebeya yebetumi ewie no successfully. I can tell you say polls change, statistics change, data change between any action and after between now and even the 7th of December. Obi action, Obi Kasebia able to me, Obi to me Akan can even change the fortunes of a party or increase the fortunes of a party. And nothing America say we must share supplements you. Yet we must continue to do what we are doing. I'm a Ghana for energy away, you know.
Ase Godwin, Deputy Communications Director ma NDC Amanyokono Godwin Ako Ghana etene nkan na yehwese benya Dennis Miracle Abuaje Communications Director ema Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na nso yensanka no enti ebe konsem fufuro emu na customs ewo GR adwumakuo no adwumakuo a wono hwajeje to edema omanyi customs fo no wo mo pani odo ma no se commissioner Brigadier General Zibrim Bawa Ayorogo wakwa chief imam Dr. Osman Nuhu Sharabutu ama wonino edidi nkomo ede afa etuotua eho na Brigadier General Ayorogo said enti a wonum ye ni sei no gitumu se esese wo manfo tua to ne no an ye de ye wo manye ena Ghana so eye gidie man Christopher wom enkramofo wom Hindu wom wo mo makeka nyina wom obia nso sum ni mu no enhyeda ne so se esese ode ne to eboa ne mpanimfo na kandifo na watumi ade asiesie oman no ama na yeye enti wo se ade a afi bia wonum taye ekọ gidi soma hodo no mpanimfo na so ene wo mu hia dan mu ene wo mu kokasa bodawuro kire wo mu ma wo mu so tumi abo akire wo mu agidifo ne wo machidifo no se ehia se wonum ebetua wo mu eto na eno ene wode eye empuntudwuma.
Specifically this month, the tax compliance month, and we've come to Chief Imam to prevail on our Muslim Ummah on the importance of tax compliance to help develop our country. That is the key purpose of our visit. Paying tax is a difficult thing, but those who are religiously faithful see it as a religious duty. So once you have our National Chief Imam bringing the message out or encouraging the Ummah to pay tax, we think that more people will pay tax, but paying tax as an individual sometimes is a challenge.
ane etuotu ade eden se bimpani se sika ye yasa wotwe hwenemunwi enti wo munim se eden na se wo mu de fa opani chief imam Dr. Sheikh Nuhu Osman Shaributu so a oka kire chidifo no a wo mu ebesom na wo mu atua Brigadier General Zibrim Bawa Ayorogo na ye commissioner wono so ehwe support service division so ewo GRA hwa Eraba Pel na amada akon eka de owura Ayorogo kan ya fo aso se enhu ya pa na anya se ni tua no nko akeke se ubetua no ne bra esem won so eno so eboa papa.
Oh, ne buy say besre chief imam. So when say chief imam there, ne echo baby ne voice echo baby besre ni say omom pai mayen. Engrofutua but say eziatua mo na echo because here Ghana no India enye obi ade na enye say de bia ye mamo sorry say wo beso wo ebrochi wo beko yi ye beko yi Ghana na India nti ne abeka say won a wotua no ye da won asepa ena won a wo ntua no so mpacho mo ntua ye tua na ena ye de ko hospitals, roads, schools ena ban de ye adwuma.
Commissioner was that support service division and no GRA Raba Pel na amada kon eno na kasama for Emma chief imam Sheikh Arimiya Shaibu and so for so say etuotu ane de hia pa say no a na ban de beyem pontu djuma wodo enu nti ese omamba bia se wo boni timu po say etuo no de obetua.
Our domestic revenue needs to be beefed up in order that the economy of the country can also improve. If we check our tax obligations, what it means that we are unable to collect as much as will make the government be able to provide all the necessary facilities that we need for our well-being as a nation. Therefore, it's a duty, it's a national duty, and the chief imam underscores this because it is essential for the development of the country. We cannot blame our governments when we know that we're also checking our tax obligations. Tax compliance cannot come just by its own self, but somebody must be very conscious about it, about what it means to be able to pay.
Kasama for Emma Chief Imam Sheikh Arimiya Shaibu ena yetene kai George Osei enso ne tramanye edibaye na kwatu kwa setena no wonum edi ahye se nyame ya adomu a edwoada wo mo besia atena asem kro ya so ye July bosome de to so aduonu miensa ene na chese benada na asem benya asemu a edom kuma wo mra hye bedwafie ba no dani Kesel ato forcing yese enam ne nsa so ebra wokokra ambulance se soafo ano hwe chese soafo hwe sikasem totoye so dia ma oman Ghana ma wo man ni hwiri sikanye sikawa sikatwitwi yidie Europe afo sika 2.37 million euros edba wo man Ghana mwanunti wode na kwa kogina court ewo ho no sabre die wodansini a wotoso miensa wo kana asem ana wo boni nkro no ye Richard Jakpa wonu nso akira se wo wadansefo a wo pese wo mu begina mu eka bi ma no enunti ene wo kwa asetena no wo bo mrahye bedwafie chia me din se wo ye na dansini a se wo bedi adanse ema no wo ka kire court temuafo ma me afiase wa asaribotwe na eno na court ne se saade a ene ehini me October boso me de toso nwotwe no ezese mrahye bedwafie chia me right honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin eba mrahye bedwafie na adanse kura wo hia no wo ba bedie wo se ye nkyeremu na nsi dua se enye se chia me na pese wo beko se de ayi no kura na jama wo twena bo so wo mpese wo beko eninti eyenhye de court kase wo friend se supina no enu bie enti wo twena ni eden so se wo mra na wo mra medi sa dance kro na de onu sunim ede fa sa ambulance asem ne ho no wo meka emfa enkyere court no enu achi adansefo owura Jakpa asiabo wo mu di biem se ese wo bedi adanse ma no chief of defense staff Lieutenant General Thomas Opon Pepra ena afe kaneso afo a wo hwe apomode ho nsem so Alex Segbefia yenu aba Philippa Atanga ena wode sa court amanie ebaye wo de afutuo ama suku mpanimfo se ebreda ne esese woda no wo hu bi entete a wo de ema adisuafo no enye kane tetede ani bi enene ma asesa enti won fa befo kwan so no won fa ntete sukufo no se de ebe ya wonum enkachi ene kasa bi aba yesi ye 21st century enti ntete a ye de ma wo mu no esese ne enemre ya ye wo mu no ene no ese efisi wo mu firi suku mu ba abonten a wo mu adwuma ye so no oman no so besesa na atumi akonanim entumi enkoba se ene ya ye de mfidi akese na edo na afen so kra no obi tumi tena fa akona nso wo wiase afa na ba bia na wo ye nhyiamudi ahodo na nso ye de gise gise ofuru wiemhyen gise ofuru ka na kra ka no aba no ye de wo de ye de nkane a ena kiki no na ka na timi afa kwan so enti electric cars nyina aba tie ntimi nkasa tetema no anu change gear 1 gear 2 gear 3 gear 4 gear 5 na eno a ye da ho tem say saa na tetene na etie wote kokoso opemso eye otumfo se tu abebio ene wode safutue amasuku mpanimfo se ene wo mo tete adesuafo a won fa befo mfidie ntete wo mo abefo nimde ne abefo nwoma na ama wo mo ba abonten a wo mo ankachi wode nsemi esomaae eye otumfo asechehene na professor Mensa Bonsu ena wokwesa edema otumfo no ankasemu ebere a Kumasi Technical University na wonum edi wonum emfie aduoson na eno ene wo chese enhu benya se wo mo kra de wo mo dia de wo mo so no ye technical yi de wonum fa abefo emfidie so yi edetete ema nkoda no eya desuafo no beba abonten no na wonum mfidie a wo mo de ye adwuma ana se wo ma desua a wo manya wo de ba abonten no na ene die ese na efata na wonum ankachi.
Education has always been cornerstone of progress in our country, and KSCU embodies the spirit of our people. I call on KSCU to rededicate itself to the training of graduates who are not only academically proficient, but as my former speaker said, those who will suit the industry. Let us empower our graduates to be more resourceful individuals who can create employment for themselves and others.
Eyo otumfo asechehene na Professor Mensa Bonsu okojina mu ema otumfo ankasemu eyo otumfo setu ababio nanu disem enieti ye na enuachi ena Vice Chancellor ema Kumasi Technical University Professor Gabriel Jumo wonu so di tudwa se we die ya de mpo a wonu mo ye na obeto akoso aye se adisuafo no so okosuku no ose de mi besuani a enye baako no a esese oyi obi a wonim we kakra na eno so etimi aboa enenso de ye digitalization ti abefo kwan adesua ni nyina no wo behwe se wo be ma adesuafo no anya bie na wo mu wie suku no wo ba wiase a wo mu ankachi.
As we celebrate this momentous occasion, it's important to reflect on the journey that has brought us here. 70 years ago, our university was founded with a mission to provide quality technical education and to produce graduates who are not only skilled professionals, but also responsible global citizens. As we look ahead to the future, we remain committed to upholding the values and principles that have guided us afar. The landscape of higher education is continuously evolving, and we must adapt to the changing needs of our society. Our focus will be on fostering interdisciplinary collaboration, promoting sustainability, embracing digital transformation to ensure that our students are equipped with the skills and knowledge required to thrive in ever-changing world.
Vice Chancellor Emma Kumasi Technical University Professor Gabriel Jumo and Ayetene Nkei na Chancellor Nankasa Emma Kumasi Technical University Dr. Kwame Adokofo say eno no so di tuja.
From its inception as KTI to its current status as Kumasi Technical University, this institution has been associated with quality technical capacity building and the delivery of valuable, innovative solutions. It's really helped in the development of this nation. Through personal sacrifice and total devotion, they have brought this great institution to the level it has achieved today. It's through their sacrifice and devotion. As future leaders of this great nation, you must remember that it is your responsibility to help Ghana advance to a higher level than you found it. The world is challenging and we must be prepared to face it.
Chancellor Emma Kumasi Technical University Dr. Kwame Adokofo ena yetene kan sa emfie adiosun ya Kumasi Technical University edie no wonum de afe ena edie ntie toamu ade akwakosi afida eye oforiso obusumenum April 2025 no omu se exhibition eni ade nyina ebi ebekoso bi won be bi omapona to ama omafo nso aba yesu aponi mu abehwe sede wodi wonjumadie fa bi also kra wonmu beye medical outreach ye twimoja ache ene niema etete sa eye afimu jumadie ye ma wonum ti enkwa Samson Kenya me chairman bofo panio wa santimantemu ena ode sa amane ebaaye na ye konsem fufuro mu no na anu na soafo a wo hwe ahenie nsem so ene gidie nsem eye chieftains in religious affairs soafo owura Steven Asamoah Boateng de betu dwase national security for wo mu akwa masika ya yetwama wo mu na afimu no sika no burfa amuchemba esaduoson de ene ye de ka ahensem ne de siesie ahensem ene bambo nsem akeka keka enti wo hwemu anache se ahensem amanso sase ho amanso no ha wo man edi enya pa ene nam so ama wonimdifo ni pedia hunu ni ewo bambo sem owura Sani Adib edi atudwa se ane eye hawo na etwa se ye pene so ano prekope se eba no ahensem wo eba no nsasesem wo esase ye pekwan a ye befa so aso ano se oman osisa abre se de ohunu ne se ene ye ni ade security anasa asrafo posifo ne de omakogu ba bi ahensem ne wo no ose enu nko antimi nso ano no ejina we kakra de woka ne brofo se multidimensional na se koba ne se ye mfa asrafo nkogu omkohununa wo mo a kro ni mu badwo a wose enyi wo hawo ne nso ano no ehu behia se oman no bagi atum se ahensem no eyesi nwantan eden na afenso ye tete fore entine kano ne nso ano no enyina kwan ba koso a esese ye pekwan wodo bia so a ye de beso ano no ede eso ano na eba ne sa ebeboa ose ogitum se asem bi si ahensem manso bi ma ne homene so a ye de asrafo beko eno ne ye kwan baako na ye de asrafo akwadwudwu ano awie no afei na na esese ye hwehwe se ene ye nka ne sen biem na ayeye
issue no a multi-dimensional in nature issues be brave apart from militarized approach no and I must say some militarized approach no a soldier for a police for us no it's important but my constrict a whole solution no to a soldier for a police for we need to approach it from a multi-dimensional perspective so at the same time use a soldier for no let's address the structural issues on the ground, social, economic, geopolitical deficits,
Na enuachi no Sani Adib sign the kan ho say SSA kuwa ye front say Small Arms Commission woni akuakua wo mayimu a ebo asumdwe hu dawuro kasetia etu a ekitekita ankrankra ne de tete sa no woni wonum eto kese ene empo wo mo makeka ka ho na wo mo bodawuro a kire say etu oni akode e tete sa ekurukura ankrankra no enye na emmoa wo bodawuro na wie no na watu anamon so wo beje sa etu oni akode nketenkete no ebi kura mposo ya kese pa aboyi ade afiri omanfo nsem efi say ade ba ko ema ahensem ne ntokwa ma ne homene so na ekoso yie no eye etuo ni akode a akode di ankrankra nsem ebi mu fa ho yeye ebi mu fa ho nya sika na nso oman no boka adehye nso ewu entini nyina ya ade a esese wono mo hwe.
And another issue, Anka, a true Nioha, many sure say they would kill themselves. And Omube was some motivation not to go out there and fight. So, dealing with the issue of proliferation of small arms and light weapons a system. No, it will not also too much. And so, collaborating between the Small Arms Commission and the civil society and other actors. So, address the issue of small arms and light weapons. If not, and na emma combatants no be sa chumino sa motivation no to want to settle it with guns dealing with sa myriad of issues no if really you're committed to ensuring say conflict situations we nyina bejai
o wie kra no say enkyerɛkyerɛ kasachere ene afutuo nso behia paa wom de etuo kuta no yenye ne kai yenye ne kitikiti se wo ni nipa no tena se ene ne dwendwe ho ema ne hu nia oye ne nsunsuanso ne de betumi de aba efise wo se nipa ne bebre wo no ma atuo ne kita wo mo a wo mo anim wo mo ne ye no nsunsuanso ebi mo nso wo mo emre chese ekom hia ne aho kirenti obi atito wo mo so atipa no wo de wo mo eye dia ope.
Oh, share over the years, the way you address chieftaincy, any assassin takwano, to say ad hoc in nature and yes sustainable. Na afe yembisa, then yes underlying issues no. Ebi mubebre omukunta kwa omuntia si denti no omukusa ntakwano. And so you improve educational enrollment and so eboa because not many obine kasa na mi si adenti na oku ntakwa boku no see me papa see other side no omu yes say ni say and it is time for me to pay back. So the person doesn't really understand identity no kusa ntakwano. So you improve education ebeboa.
Ora Sani Adibu eye bambo munim di foni pedia huni mapa Abdullahi Dasmani ena enino edi enkomoi. Na watchia mu ena fango ebo eko soro kakra enti enra ene enya ne ntie osenene nansa se ahyenkafo ni bisi an saade ene enso ye beto ahyentiade mu na nyame adoma joada kitansa bosome de to so aduonu mienu kono wonum eto ahyentiade ni mu na ntumu nu a omode ba ne nchemu nu omode ba no so nya asem keto nti omanfo no bobna wedi ye ntumi o atotro mienu jani aha ne adan ne munya nku ye preko na enu na Alliance of Drivers Ghana ababontin se enye no kreda bia da se efri joda kwa ahyentiade bo bekosoro wo se basi ye beto ahyentiade mu a eku efron se Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council Trinity Akan GRTCC en wonum nyina atena se ekuakuo bebre wom no mo kabom eye sa GRTCC ya ahyenkafo konu nsu nyina ewom na wo mo asinkonwa agepenie na wo mo husade ayeye no na afei wo mo de ebo no kro mo de be ye adwuma no e de aba betudwa enti entumi nkoba se kuo ba ku bi besore wo se ayato ahyentiade ebuomu wo se saade no enye no kreda biara da na de ene ne kasa wo Alliance of Drivers Ghana eye wo mo national organizer Ishmael Mohammed Osman en wo cheche mu se ye nto ahyentiade ebuomu sa jama union fo ni bi kuo ba ku che en waka ne ho aba abonten a oba beyesa no enti enye no kre Ghana fo nya komatoe mu ne wo mummu enya de ahyentiade ebo ebekosoro.
For now, no, be determine price lorry fare increment for now. No, because you see, the GRTC has to determine the price lorry fare increment, not the individual. They don't have that authority. How many lorry fare the bar, how many authority? Full increment, no, back as I think all body from GRTC. And to money, you cook head and pay for the national. No more this time, say BBR. Percentage na akodo ebia ehia se ye ebia 10% and 15% and 20% edika ho enti eno no obia edi tuma na ye the paper ababo ten dey be sakolita ma medias ni na no say ebia from so place to other this side no ebia 10% ebia say no dey be ka ho em say so many years ana ye no I say omona jabibiso no moye eni kwa say union so ye di ye ho shisha party ye no sa no
na owie kra no na ora Ishmael Mohammed Osman de kase wo sisi dua penja kase yento ahyentiade bum efri joda kwa ahyentiade bo enkosoro enti ukofa ka na se o hyenkani o se metu eso wo tumu a wo bo wapu
say no for now no me pese Ghana for ina say the BMI say ye increase lorry fare bia enti obi ani tumi say for now obetime di ni pe take at me tum obi ani sa tumi for now.
Ishmael Mohammed Osman domfrefo ema ahyenkafo ku efre Alliance of Drivers Ghana oni Naomi Obiniwa ena edi nkomoyi omanfo a wonum ewo gbechili Pure Oil Zenu US Atadeka ene pon ene ne mpotamu ni nyina wo pon katamanso mensin kropon ni mu say Ghana water ye wo mo abro papa no wo mo anka ha wo mo etete wo mo eye bibi wo mo se omo ho a wo mo tie sa abro no aya bobɔ suei papo ma wo ho ensuo ne ma nanso papo kese no enam wo mo ho na akopie temafo die nya nsuo enti die enti ne wo no wo gbechile pure oil zenu US atadeka ene ne potamu nya nsuo saa de ade ombetumi aka ne say Ghana water boapa empese wo bem wo mu nsuo ene wo no a create artificial shortage wo wi a wo se papo ma ada na papo ma wa atadeka nanso kotwam koduru temade a papo ba ewo ho enti wo mu so say Ghana water fo boapa no wonim ne enti a Ghana water eye wo mu saa no yene honorable Abdurrahim Yaya wo ya assembly member ewo gbechile electoral area ene wo se a wo no so saa na ya ne nkrofo ni bi keka wontimi ensi sudua frisi woni adanse ye bia nanso empani se yese kakra bi abhwe no na nokura bi eta echiri
yawo gbechile amansuo be fam akọ tiama abra ya ben even yan kan say yan nsuo me as assembly member maka say deliberate because obi a we chire onyan nsuo ya ben nsuo ne yan nsuo na obi asusu emba ka che say problem say ni say ena ye wo enenti na ma yan nsuo no me ne mpanyemfo akasa efa nsuo no ho but moaye omodema no you can't think far nti ye disrade ne say yesro mo di omo ye in charge no mo hwe na nsuo yansa eda yansa yem brone baka say every rumor there is a little bit of truth dia nkofo eka say tanker drivers no omosu ye ne evidence but every rumor there is a little bit of truth any say sa ebasa na yenye nsuo.
Honorable Abdurrahim Yaya oya assembly member ewo gbechile ansa na Peter Nkrani se menkano ekwan a eye te se hire ekwan mfutukwan wo ene peace ene hobro no na no muti so enti gbechile electoral area assemblyman eno no yetin so ekotema regional office ene regional chief manager Emma Ghana Water Company kokasai Dr. Samuel Ason doku so se ye bre bi wono so wote sa so bo no se Ghana Water for boapa no se ne ebe de wa mobone sa no wa pani nti wote ye no wa muwa wo ya omu ye nhwehwemu omu hu se sa ansem no kure bia da enim na wo kire mu de ntia wo mu nhyedan nyansuo no hyew
anya no kre ebi say ya ye wo ha no ya me sa allegation no but me bisa no me management actually say some time ago sa allegation no by enom hwehwem enom hu say anya no kre omo say ye di nsuo no ma tankers ena ntina omo nya nsuo no but anya no nsuo no omo nya cause pipeline no kra nam ho asana akọ edutema ntino omo nya nsuo no gbechile district omo nya nsuo no every Tuesday e dey call Sunday 5 days in a week no omo nya nsuo ba gbechile but ne wo mo ne say esan say district nsuo no nti achichem ntino be bia wo bia no ene emra da obenya water management ntino sa allegation say no ntino omo nya no anya no kre ebi muti gbechile a 24/7 dey bia omo nya nsuo na omo we chire from the pipeline no omo na to dey bia omo nya na no say ne amedi nkan aka no ye be hwe kwan ye be fa so a obia oti obia benya nsuo no bi ntino sa allegation say the nsuo no ye business ntino omo nya anaje ne ende anya no kre.
Dr. Samuel Son yetema regional chief manager Emma Ghana Water Company ena yetene kan yenua bema amanse ba danso abiam ena odi amanye efri tema ene gbechile ebaye na ye kokuma se adisuafo bi omufri Burkina Faso mainu emu omusuku nu din no ye bebo ne French ensisi so anamu de acheyen omusuku no Institut de Sciences et Techniques de l'Information et de la Communication ISTIC ewo Burkina Faso chesa uhwemu a ene na wonu mu sua te se Ghana ebeka se information technology ya ebie any communication ene wonu mu esua ewo Burkina manu emu wonum se wote fa kwa wote wade eso wiase ya kuraku maabi enti esese nimdie no edo na emu tretre ope ha kakra wa pe ha kakra enti ane se wonum ewo man ya omuka French kasa no wo musua amane abrabɔ ne da ubo nnwuma ne ho dwumadie no esese omutu kwan kɔ baabi foforo wo manya baabi ankɔ so wo ba Ghana obedru Ghana no so trankran ene wo se wo kokumase okɔ Hello FM ya ye nuanom a 101.5 wo kumase adum eka despite media ho kɔ hwɛ sɛdia wo mudi wo dwuma fa ne wo matena hɔ ena kakra enie na wo made suanti a wo de baaye no ene sɛ wo pɛse wo hu sɛdia Ghana ene ɔman a wo ka brofo kasa enso san ka wo ankasa kurom kasa ede bɔ dawuro no sei na wonum si di wonum dwuma efa director woda saa university ya no a woni adesuafo ne baaye eye Alizeta Uba na woni yenuanom e wo Hello FM kasa ye kyerɛ die ntia wonum ba saa adesua nsrahwe yi.
Je suis d'abord docteur Uba comparé à Alizeta, la première, la directrice générale de l'Institut des sciences et techniques de l'information et de la communication. Nous sommes venus ici à la radio pour une visite avec les étudiants. Alors, nous formons des étudiants en journalisme, en communication et en technique et technologie des médias. Et dans le cadre de cette formation, nous avons effectué une sortie, un voyage pédagogique pour nous enquérir de l'expérience des autres pays en matière de pratique de journalisme, de communication et aussi d'équipement matériel. Donc, nous avons jugé important de faire un tour ici à la radio pour voir le fonctionnement de la radio, pour que les étudiants puissent comprendre comment la radio fonctionne ici et à Koumassi. Donc, c'est la raison pour laquelle ils ont pu accéder au studio radio et pour s'imprégner de ce fonctionnement et aussi s'enquérir.
Amati abam ne de na kyase we mu ya adesuafo afa na wo mu no wo mu ba da ubo adwuma no nti ya adesua na na ede wo mu baaye director Emma ISTIC wo Burkina Faso Alizeta Uba ene yete ne kan na adesuafo no a wo no mu sua de se wo mu nso be wi aba be yensemtwofo wo sa ISTIC wo Burkina Faso mamu a wo ma ba adesua nsrahwe wo Ghana ha no ba ko a oka ho Alasan Udrago na wo kyerɛkyerɛ yen de wo mu aba be sua ene boa ebeboa wo mu nimdie.
So we are here in the case of our studies to learn from Ghanaian media and media practices and to compare it of what we are doing and learning at school to try to exchange experiences and learn from Ghanaian and also exchange our practices with Ghanaian people and journalists. We know that we have noticed that your journalist is on the console and the guest in the other studio, the studio B. But in Burkina, the console is operated by the technician and the animator, the journalist and the guest are on the other side. So when the journalist wants to speak, he have to call the microphone. So the technician is obliged to follow the journalist and to be in accordance with the journalist to operate the console and the journalist speaking with his guests.
Na chese ensahwe no omu kodu ye kra nso wo hu nsonson ye ne moa eboa wo mu we kakra na aboa no Alasan Udrago a wo ye sukuni a wo sua de aba be nsɛmtwerɛni na yete ne kan na yenua pani a wo Hello FM kwaku osu aduom ye tai frɛ no French man na chese won de French no wote enti na wo gina mu edi nkita ho a wo ma saa de suafo yi efri Burkina Faso baaye no na sei na French man enso de todwa
Yenuanom a yehu wo mu wo mu free Burkina Faso na delegation ni be ku bi numa enye ku ba ko nsentwerefo wo na wo mu nso a wo ye adwuma afoforo anso wo na adesuafo nso wo na wo nyina aka wo maboma wo ebae na wo bae hu se Hello FM nso ye di ntintima ba wo media nsentwerefo media mfise on pese wo hu de yakoso e wo nsentwerefo media titiwo e wo Ghana ha nto mbae no mo ba Hello FM ha General Manager Samson Kwabnya Meche who's too fine kama da the air so main woody at the chair woman say a year politics said the year no and now don't want to say a fire your memo in some social issues and entertainment nini na ya mama forte the ekobia enyina kan say Emma asumbieba say yen Ghana for any Burkina Faso for say nipa baako
Yenua kwaku usu adiomi a Frenchman na oye senior caster ewo Hello FM Margaret na ene traman ye de bae o mama mu gusu amutie peace ewia dumienu kasebo ye semoni die ni ahomeso tiawa ye ba ye beto anso
so wakoma ho hyehyew ana ebo periperi de broni kan hardband no a ede na se woye na se woyam so atim so
wo be peki na farmer Martin's liver salt tira kwan entem ehwie nsu agu glass mo ate Martin's liver salt no ba kwa no na wo de agum
wo be hu se ehuru wa glass ni mu na wanom Martin's liver salt ye won orange flavor ana ba ko so ye plain
wonumu a ho beto nemum edi na anu na ho nto wo a ko hu doctor
the luckiest
star 712 hash
luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah.
Here's to the friends who dialed star 712 hash and found no regrets. To the investors who struck gold. To the health workers who diagnosed luck with precision. To the tough guy who couldn't hold back his tears. To the passionate fan who couldn't contain his joy. To the seamstress who turned her hard-earned stitches into a bundle of happiness. And now, here's to you. Your next big win is right here.
Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Dial star 712 hash. Now join in the luckiest winning celebration. Every 1st July 2024. Over dial star 712 hash. Now I can to take it through as a group, individual, and now even as a community. Now win the Sika Kessie. Prizes are Kessie in the community draw or go for the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with star 712 hash. Now join in the winning streak now.
The luckiest
star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Exhibition. I go Ghana. Every Pinada 20th August. Ekopim Pinada 27th August 2024. Abatwa komisa. Ebeda abatwa nkrata nedi. Ewo mia ye to abeni na ewo man ni mu. Every anopa nonso. Ekopim enwumbre no nsia de bia. We akwanya ma obia. So ba kohwe ni din. Ene ne police station. Se bibia ya pepepe. Ena afa so ye be hwe se obia onsem fata din. Eni abatwa huma ni mu. Ena afa so se ye be yi omo mafiri mu nyina din. Every abatwa huma ni mu. Ne sign no with the death certificate, burial permit, and now obituary notices. Ebeba ne de agina so yi omu din afi abatwa huma ni mu. Se wo ho kwan ana watro within say wasa wo to aba e wasa wo de wo ID card and wo registration slips ni na akwasa da no ana so say ubetimi abo star 711 star 51 hash e wo telephone so ma wetumi de ahye wodin ene nyoma e fa ho se bibia ya pepepe obi a wo ho kwan say wo to aba a onim obi a oni ho kwan say wo to aba a watro ni din no onyi abato commission no asutire na ninjina so ni se nipa ni nya efie du woche se onya Ghana ni se na dwemu nda ho ana se onya nimpa ko a ose oye ana se bibia ote no enya bia otro ni din say obeto aba se anya bia ye de wodin Akan exception ana multiple registration list ne ho a akwanya da ho se wo be kire die ntia ense se wodin e wasa ahomani mu afei so kayo se abato ahoma na ye beda neti no e be sha se efi Pinada 20th August ekopim Pinada 27th August 2024 ye beta abato nkrata na di e wo police stations ni na wo man ni mu efi anopa no nso ekopim enwumre no nsia da bia wa bato e na kire wo dat
so go and check your name.
This is what the Olympics is all about.
Get closer to split-second wins. Closer to history in the making.
He's immortal now.
Closer to your champions.
The greatest athletic achievements of all time.
Get DSTV to get closer to the 2024 Paris Olympic Games from 26 July to 11 August with 9 dedicated channels for the best coverage of every medal and every podium moment. On Supersport on DSTV, your home of entertainment.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah.
Doctors,
nurses,
barbers,
drivers,
bouncers,
friends,
teachers,
bankers.
You could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
East, west, north, south,
you could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
Accra to Paga.
Let's go.
The luckiest. the luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Amamaya mamumosa machaya me adan ho akwa aba fe to akase ebone so a na se de munim ne fie da bia ye hwe ya setena mu ene ya brabo mu ene mema setena ye nika bronyi se lifestyle ene no ye hwe ya ho siesie ye ntade hyem se kanetete de no ntomafira no ene enei jeans no kura nso de mu atutu ene de tete saa na wa wani tua se efrija ma kate penso wiase ba ye no kaneni yesi abrubo di tire na afe ye de akata adagya ne so eduru ba bi ne de afe na asawa ene osunsuan na afe wanwunu no sa ahoma na watumi de apam atade ananse entuma wode ye ne ntuma na yahye ene de eniema asesa empokura nansa na na ebeba no yesi 16th century ni mu no kwasikokko ba ye no afe de wo be kire ye coat hye be kire ye ntade ene ekyehye kanenu na nka manu boduku na afe emema no nso de onti hu saa wobehye kyekura ukosire mu a ke echa ye de sere na anwono na nso kwasikokko de no Europe de ne ba ye no esesaaye tigana sei eduru ba bi no na entuma no afe de ye to ye boase ne ye de apempam ne akekansi ani na no mpo de 2004 yesi ya Ghana for womo ketrema nadane wompentuma no kura biem fe de wo patade no tietia na wa ye afro yi no wa hye guarantee kanu twam no ene ye pe edian ya ye pe agency no ye pe ni sei ye patade ya pam dada bronyi wawu no eno ya hohare so pa 2004 no ye the National Friday we ene ba ye sabre no a na ura lanche maten ye so afo hwe adwadie ene mfiri dwuma so se de be ya Ghana fo ani beje Ghana ade ho na Ghana ntoma no ye bepe na de ase ye pa enye fie danko a ena nkrofo ehye saa Ghana ntoma no Friday we no afei asesa na de ama na asesa na ebi hunu se aye fempo no ene se wokofa kwasikokko seta no a na ne wo de Ghana ntoma no na wo de akekansi ani ntine no o sha kaftan o sha agbada mema no ema no so de anie o hye de ebe mmie animu ene na chese corset dress ena ekoi tesa nso a waje ne mazi dress wono na esene no eno ne ne wo mo pamade ni bi edi nkomo ebusa wo mo se Ghana for to atade a ya pam ne Ghana ahye ene se wo kra wo to de ya kra firi amanoni aba no o hwe ade hin na Ghana for enige wo na de enti ene wo pe no
Me prefer say metal ready made because ready made do benya be 35 cedis benya be 40 cedis u can do see kwa benya 2 by say material no u ko 200 Ghana na wasa pan rejo e free 80 cedis circle intimate to me ni de ka me pair ready made that say 100 cedis cra metal ukoto material 100 cedis a osa tua workmanship asa kan abebo
initially no first no na locally made fabrics no obi enu a wope mimize wo de cha me kranka menje but say the as improvement bi abem wo hwe kaftani omo pempam designer and tade omo pempam utumi wo say improvement abem ko traditional weddings na utumi wo say tade na omo hye no oh improvement abem nti nka I will go in for ye dey say coat you kwampo no ye pam bi locally na kente ne de pam coat amawa oh
Midday me pay made in Ghana yanka say de chese eno no wo pama wo hye na say enfetewa allowance on ho a wutumi bie but obroni de say wo to emfa ne say what on online wo to no online e ba say be call say nko na je say wa waste sika no ahye
Midday me pay atade ya pam chain de makoto if we said say opama utimi trust style a wo pe na atade a ye pam no to me no ya chain de wakoto store no
obo nya mimi honim se koto atare na wo sha no e fast since oba ko pamatade because ebi obetin atare na koma tela no say on pamma be konso na atare na nya ready na se bia ototos wonu sa no be anything etimi de ya me pe material atade a obeto na wa shade already made na no sha wo be any problem obi aso disappointment bi so ne be bia
se bani important occasion pa dia me pe dia mi amakoto fabric no na ma pam no style me pe but se eba se wedding bi sa na enseda nye gidigidi bia na se party bi dia enye meto abrofo die na meluki decent and unique kakra.
Anya womo pam ade ne nso kwan ben so na womo pam no a de ya ma no ne de ne Ghana de no wom betimi aka si ani na afa na ayefe enti ade pamfo ni bi nso ani womo kasa yin
fashion ne de odo a me woma edwuma na ma me ko mo fashion bia ma wo fi collaborate no edwuma me ye kra me hu say edwuma me hu say hobby. And as I say, the fashion trend, in Ghana now, you go back to the 80s, 70s kind of dressing, whereby wide leg pants, the baggy pants, and then the larger tops or larger blouses. That was what I say.
My story is quite different from Nkofo. I didn't really plan to make a the palm, but say we school a young girl now, Juma, a boss won't tell you. I decided say okay, a better say me nyansa no adwuma na me decided say me kwakosi and pam. On and off. Sometimes the adwuma bet me aba, other times too no so no. Ebu ha nipa no ade no nya yo pe o. Anso sika de be kwakoton tuma ansa na ya charge no no. I know they are already made prep. Oh sisi ade obi anim say entade a ye corseted day. Sisi eno na air trend day.
Me personally they are motivating me into fashion here, dressing. Female boyfriend mu na me dress classy. Into me see so no. I felt like no passion be ma at the palm and I venture into that. At the palm there a very nice business. Idea be a odu sika shema on Lucy because day in day out no man for be shata there. Your type of entire I will be me share no weekdays. Give it me your casuals. Give it me my nice kaftan I will be me share casual and a bad weekend so probably oko be a wedding be and now oko funeral be a your very classy kaftan I will be me share wedding.
Designers ni bi nso ne yete won kan na ne wo so a wo mo kra eba no de ya pamawie de kan say ready made no wo mo nso
I just thought at first but I'm saying nyama moye mo share and thought yes nyama for complaining scanning crew. You see my field is different but I think our own is better than their own because they will go to the market and go and buy the stuffs before and come and so but it's already sold and you just go and buy it and come and market.
Yeah, I don't ready made. I may have more quiet and be a better back. You say, the question no more or more the next is say and to my board and then do we outside the Konaka say walk upon the shore and also you a book manner the vegetable. Snip and look at any sika or hair into money war and no permanent war. No, her name Moana or the better ready made.
This time it's not easy. But when you go and pick it, when we two go to pick it from those who are selling, we take it at high price. When you come, sometimes you have to reduce it. You even have to come to our money. You won't get interest. Sometimes it is difficult for us too, but we are managing. The fashion is moving on. Me myself, clothes that I used to wear, I have to go and buy material. I will send it. They will sew it so that they will charge me a lot of money. Sometimes the amount that I used to buy the clothes, when I go for them to show it, what they will demand is more than the amount that I used to buy the material.
Yeah, you man, sister, the Neman boy, into Ukofan Nemana, we last week, Mukofa, Bona Mignano, and they say, Miss Anquano, Rastin Assassin, in Sabanasana, Edgeman, Confirm, we will be banner Bonabona, or Bacas in the board, or Baja. I just Otis Manusa, who know Sican, or more than a quay.
Enti also pedia he already made anadi obeto pam ewa ha. Abdullahi Dasmani ene Elizabeth Ejane ena omude saman ye ebaye bisha focus ye bono esi ensemo edebre mu ne de akotin wo mu bie ene sem mampenda da John Dramani Mahama se Ghana for montungu MPP for propaganda wo musi ono so oba office a one term pe ene obedi afei feche for report anase wo mu asemu ni nhwehwemu wo mu de abetu dwa se adechie bronya bosome de tosonson ye to aba NDC ene bedi nkunim ewom yedi ho komo emrache wedwafie chia me koto hye ne yerekete se oni anu ye bia omra na wo media dance Emma Richard Japa ewo ambulance case no a ekoso ne ho onimdifo wo bambon semu Sani Adib ese ahensem ebo mine kade na so se penenso ano a enye ne ne asrafo no a yedi wo mkoguo na no ye ne kwan ba akoso na kwan ebefa so ano no doso timpanin kekani nyina da ensie ni ene ye hwe sabre sade ya ho siesie no asesa bedru baabi a enne yɛwei yɛda MTN asese wɔ the 4G plus aba ama ene de browsing no ayede enti wa wuni MTN so no na wo ya ye ho bra MTN so agye MTN tablenet na fa browse said de be ya ntin so mu bia mem na ubenya wo data so mfa so Suzy Herbal Center the CB men capsules aba utidi na mema dia CB women capsules so ye madia enti obe fa na be me fa no ene market mu sem komodie no ebo ano kama eba se wonanti apapai aye witire na afe enye fenya akono untimi fa nhye mpabo a eye slippers kwan da chi no a udi CB soap ene betwitwie na afe aye moton ne kuro ni nyina ewu na papai ni nyina afi ho na ntia papai dro pa eye CB soap baby eton no bi a herbal shop pharmacies and chemical shops ubenya bi ewo ho to phone for Suzy Herbal Center 0247 111671 and 0246 578 750 0246 578 750 Mami akunama ena ene medekaseboi ebremo